Hey, good morning. We got, I think the first thing we're going to do here is this chain. We got the old one out of the old combine the other day. We got the new one picked up yesterday and brought out here. So it looks like we got a few, I don't know, a few hours maybe before it's going to rain. So one thing we always do, probably lots of people do if they change these themselves, is tie a rope to the old one before you pull it out, and you can just hook it up to the new one and pull it through. So it goes pretty quick. Can you drag this old one out of the way? Yeah. Pull it out of the way. Come here. I can. Yeah, you drag it over all the way, as far as you can drag it. Pull, pull, pull. Help? Here. Did I carry the wrench for you? Here, you get up there. Up you go, buddy. Yep, you can have the wrench now. Alright, all we gotta go all the way in the top. I won't step on your fingers.
No, not ready. 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 Not ready.
Now you ready? Take this rope and pull it over. Pull that rope. Go that way with it. Pull it all that way, buddy. Did you know how to get pliers? Can you go get your pliers? Nope, I need, yeah, pinchers. Thanks, buddy. Pincher. Say cheese.
Cheese.
Okay, so me and Buddy are up at the in the grain tank part of the combine now. Here's the top, that chain I just put in. So it comes around. Goes the other way actually. And then it shoots the grain up and then shoots it into this tank. There's this bubble up auger that keeps moving the grain so it distributes evenly. And I was up here and I see that this guy's kind of worn out too, so we're going to replace it. See, he's got a chunk missing out of it down here. And they get super sharp because they're just in the grain all day, right? So it's like a razor blade now. But yeah, we'll get a hold of John Deere and I'll get that coming too. So all we got to do now is put the top cap on, 4 bolts, then go down and just tighten up the chain. And I think we'll probably be like 45 minutes into the whole thing. So after me and Buddy got that clean grain elevator chain in, I had a ton of orders for feed come in. So I spent the next 5 hours, I think, making feed. But I got all that done. And then I came up to check my bins, those temperature cables, and I noticed, since all the rain we've been having, we got just a whole bunch of ruts. You know, I guess, you know, people wonder like, oh, what do farmers do when they're not seeding or harvesting? Well, like the machinery that we're driving around is larger, and oftentimes we don't always have the best yards or whatever because the yards are so big and they're changing all the time, moving bins around. So we had these tremendous ruts. Now most people that have yards, they got gravel yards, they have a drag or something around. We found this old grater blade. So it's a little heavy for sure. It's not, you know, you're not getting like a good finish or whatever, but I find that it digs pretty good, so it's really good at filling ruts. So I just hooked it up with a chain, and I just drag it around behind my tractor, you know, to do the whole yard and to do a half decent job, get some of these hard ruts fixed out of the, it'd take an hour and a half probably driving around. So, you know, just one more hidden thing. I know some of my friends and people I know are like, wow, what do you guys do when you're not? Well, you know, there's always something to do, even if it's just as meaningless. Actually, this is interesting. My wife lost this pin, and I just found it. Look at that. She lost it. So that's another benefit to driving around your yard. Even has the safety pin in it. So, yeah. So anyways, I'm gonna drag this around for a little bit. You can't run the drag either when it's too wet, or else the mud just sticks to everything. You know, anybody that's tried to do that before knows that. So, but it's nice and dry now. We didn't get a rain today. Well, that's a lie. We got a few seconds of rain today, but not enough to make a problem out of anything. So I'm going to drag this around for, I don't know, half an hour or so. There is another guy coming for some small bags of feed, so when he gets here, I'll stop and do that too. Just finished a nice little hot dog roast here. We had my niece and nephew out here today, so that was good. Didn't get a whole bunch of other stuff done, just a little bit of work on the combine, made some more bags, and then fixed up some ruts around the yard. But I guess you can't work every day, right? So I think that's it for the evening. It's a pretty nice evening here now. Gonna go inside, I think. We're gonna do that chicken coop tomorrow, I think, a bunch more work on that. So get a good sleep tonight, and we'll see you all tomorrow.